Sir, how long you have been in Germany now?
Let's say 4 years now, because I just moved from England to Germany.
Okay, sir, you that live in Spain for a long time and now you are living in Germany. You also experience life in UK. So, sir, can you tell me the difference between Spain and Germany? Which one you think that is more easy to live?
That question is interesting, but I would like to say no place is not interesting.
Yeah.
It depends on how you integrate yourself.
Okay.
So many people have been to that Spain for a very long time, but they can't speak the language.
Okay.
In any country you've been to, the first thing is to be acquainted with the system, the government, the language.
Yeah.
So I've been to Spain, I've have experience, I speak the language, even I have this passport.
I want you to tell me the life of Spain and Germany.
Spain and Germany, they are two different countries with different languages.
Yes.
For language purpose, Spain is one of the easiest language to learn. It's even more interesting than English. It's easier than English. You can learn, but for economic reason, Spain is a little bit difficult economically.
Okay.
I moved to this place for some time now. I believe here there is more job, but the language is more difficult.
Okay.
It's very difficult for people to grab the language, to learn it. And if you other places like French, like Spanish, I think it's a little bit easier. But here in Deutschland, it's more difficult.
Okay.
But it's good. It's good. The economic is okay. The government is all right. The people, the life of people here is okay.
What do you have to tell me when it comes to getting paper in Spain and Germany? Which one do you think that is more easier?
Every country has its own conditions and system. Like Spain, for example, if you've been to Spain, there is what we call apadrinamiento.
Okay.
That is certificate of character, certificate of living. Like here in Germany, I think they call it. There's a name they also call it that. If you get to a place, you will be permitted to stay in that place. That is a kind of residential.
Okay.
For when you get to Spain, first thing you get permitted that you are living in that place. Apadrinamiento. With that, maybe if you get a certain years with that, you cannot solicit for a residential permit. That is how I got my own from Spain.
Okay.
Then from there you be renew it. When you get to 5 years, you can now apply for the passport. After that, they will grant it if you make it, because you still have to do exams.
Okay.
In Spanish language. Yeah. I did exam.
Okay.
And I passed it. I was approved. Then they issue it for you. Then you begin to renew. I just renew my own for 10 years.
New beginner in Europe. Where will you invite that person to go and seek asylum? Spain or Germany?
Anyway, but I would have preferred Germany.
Okay. Why?
Because here the economic reason. If you maybe you reside here, this refugee here, they pay most of the people, they pay them. But in Spain, I was there, I didn't see where they were paid. They don't pay them because of economic reason. Okay. But here, I don't know how they do it, but they pay. So I think here, Germany, to have a refugee, Germany is better.
I also understand that they say a lot of people in Spain is farm work they make. Is it true?
It's not everywhere you do farm work.
Okay.
It's not everywhere you do farm work.
I want you to enlighten me.
In most of this farm work, there are some of them you can easily get into. Maybe you don't have document.
Okay.
They can, but you will not prove it. They will just want to help you.
Yeah.
Like when I got my paper, I was not having paper. I was not having document. I was just going to work and they pay me. So after we finished the work, I talked to my boss, please help me if I can have this resident. I don't have.
Yes.
I just approached the man. The man said, okay, when we finish work, you will see what you can do. And when I finished work with the guy, he signed the contract. That's when my papers begin. So they give. If you work in the farm with them, it's not only farm. Okay. Anywhere where you work, a boss.
Yeah.
You talk to him. He take you to a hosteria, which is lawyer.
Yeah.
They sign your your contract, and
Then from there you process.
from there you just begin to process when the time comes.
Understand that they say that someone getting 1,200 euro every month in Spain is not better than someone that is getting 1,005 or 2,000 euro in Germany.
And I believe it depends on the condition of the place you are living.
Okay.
Like you are in Spain, Spain has different states. Like there is where they call Navarra, which is the northern part of Spain.
Okay.
There's what you call Andalusia, which is the southern part.
Okay.
Then you see the northern part again, like the Madrid. All these places, when you stay in these places, they have different conditions. And if you stay in the places where they do farm mostly, like Almeria, we work in the farm. I think to get house there is cheaper. But if you go to Madrid or the northern part, like Victoria, Bilbao, all these are the northern part of the country. When you live in all these big city, it's more costly to live in those places than you live in the farm area or like the southern part. If you live in those places, it's cheaper. But what you get at the mountain is what is important.
Okay, so what are you now trying to tell me now, that Spain is more cheaper than here?
Spain, I would have preferred if somebody just came from Africa. Is the best bet is Spain. Spain is better because if you are a refugee or those things, you might be tailed, you might be troubled somehow. But if you in Spain, they don't even ask you document. They don't. You don't have. But here, if you go out now, they can just ask you where's your documentation.
You are trying to tell me in Spain, if you don't have document, you can stay there 10 to 20 years without no problem?
In most of these European countries, if you don't have problem with people and you don't foreclose where you just hide yourself with control, you can just live without trouble.
Okay.
But when there is maybe where they are fighting, police must come there. And when police come here, they will they will be asking. And if you don't have any document to present, then you will follow them, and that is problem.
So you that have a Spain passport now,
are
you trying to tell me that you are among the European?
I'm a European.
Why are you a European?
Well, because I reside here and I have the obligation. I have the document. I have the passport. I don't have a Nigerian passport. Let me show you. This is España.
Yeah, I know.
This is not. This is not. If it is Nigeria, it's written Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yes, sir, I understand. You are European. What makes you feel that you are European? Is it because of the paper or what?
It's because of my passport.
So your passport.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that if something happen tomorrow, they cannot take that passport from you as an African man?
Me, I will not lose it. But any person that does not oblige to the obligation, they can take it from him.
Okay.
Not person like me. Even resident. If you wrong the law of this land, they can take it from anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, we as an African that have passport in this Europe, do you think that all this European, these our white people, there is a day they will choose us that we are one of them? They say that they will take us that we are one of them.
If you have the credentials of this place, you are one of them.
But you
like me.
But you forget that you're an African man.
It does not matter. If an African is just by tongue, but by credentials, I'm a European. If when they want to do elections, they write me, I can go and vote. But you don't have a passport of that country, you cannot vote. But I have the letters. If I want to vote for a country, for a person from my country, from Spain, I can vote. But any other person maybe have residential or he cannot vote.
Okay, sir, I also understand that there's a lot of our African brothers, they have passports, but most of them, they will be sleeping in the ban off. What do you think that is causing those problems?
To my own observation, there are so many Africans that came to Europe. So many Africans of our color, they migrate with different kind of people that have no control of themselves. So those people, they are counted among people who are not responsible. So that kind of people in Europe, sometimes they fall into trouble. They fall into problem. They can seize their passport from there. They can go to prison. They can anything. If you offend the law, you will be punished for it.